this episode of Electric Machining, we are continuing with this angle grinder support. It's a hinge. We are using this round material as part of it, as other end of the hinge, and yet another part as the other end of the hinge. Actually, there will be two joints in there, and then we have this tube, which is just ordinary 1.5 millimeter wall thickness steel tube. It's going to be welded here, and now there is the difficulty. Let's see how I can cope with this one. I only have that stick welder. Which is, it's capable of welding this. It's also capable of making a lot of holes into this material. And, okay, but let's start with this one and let's see how it goes. Will I succeed? God only knows. Okay, so before we can even start thinking to making these hinges, we need to know some dimensions. Therefore, we need to clean up the place where the hinge is going to. It's going to be placed in between here, and therefore this surface here inside and the opposite surface here, these both need to be cleaned. This distance, how long does it need to be cleaned, is about 30 millimeters. It's by no means critical. It just needs to be over 25 millimeters. And we need to get rid of that rounding there. And if you listen carefully, you don't need to listen carefully, we have the coolant pump running there. And I'm using coolant to make a better surface finish and to make these tools last a little bit longer. And yes, this is actually sour hose, and it works really well here. This one you can use to adjust the squeaking, just the correct amount there. Then we start. This machine is nowadays really silent. Yeah. Have a very normal facing operation here. So let's face. Out there, touching. Now it's faced. Next we need to take the burr from that corner. Next we make center there where to start drilling. Pilot drill hole. Please notice that I didn't drill it very deep. I just made a starting point for the next drill. And this should be, this should be like that. So it should be not the entire center drill, but only the first step, so that then the angle for the next drill is correct. Well, the next drill will be this one. Of course one might make this first smaller one, but this one has a split tip, so it shouldn't be a problem to drill all the way through with this one. And hopefully this is sharp enough. If not, I will sharpen it. That. And then let's see if everything seems to be clean. Well, and then we need to hammer it in like that. That here. Okay. I think we are clear to start. Okay. And how far do we need to go? This is the next thing. We need to go 95 millimeters. Maybe 90, a little bit more, but that's the absolute minimum. So at least that place. There you are. Hopefully this drill is sharp. Hopefully, yeah. We shall see soon enough. Well, it is sharp. Well, it's ready. It's ready. Yeah. This is hard. I think it's there. Let's see how it's quite straight. Yeah, straight enough. That should be the place. Everything is tight, is it? Yeah. Yeah. There you are. Now just a little bit deburring and this one is ready. So, this here is my welding equipment. It's a welding machine, quite old, not as old as I am, but yet, yeah. And then, well, these are the original wires that came with it. They are really good. And some extension cords, and then here we have the setup. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to tag this. It's aligned. For the first, it's straight. The dimension this side and that side is exactly the same, or as exactly as I can tell. This thing I just made in lathe is aligned to the back side of this thing, so it's flush either side. And now I'm going to tag this probably in 2 places, maybe 3. Yeah, and I haven't been welding for years, and this is I'm going to use this is not a TIG, not a MIG, this is a stick welder. So, and the sticks are 2 millimeter. Well, let me show you the label of the package. So here you are. You can read what it is for a thing. So, and I have noticed that those sticks are one of the best for this type of welding. They are really good. But I still need to do a practice run before I start welding here, because I really don't know about this welder, whether it what's the correct current when you have a thick material like this and then a thin material like this. So you have to be extra careful not to make holes into that one. Okay. So well, this is the result of my welding. Well, it's not well, it's first weld for 5 years. Uh, um, uh, I actually succeeded in making this thing to work, but well, it's not not so good. Let's say this is a great opportunity for improvement. And yeah, okay. Well, in the next episode we will be making a shaft here, through, and putting it there so it becomes a real hinge. And then there is yet another part which has to be done for this, and after that it's ready for use. Well, of course, maybe I make a vise here, something to attach your pieces, but that's let's see how it goes. I usually don't make any plans, I just do things, and then you get what you get. And yeah. So, till the next episode, bye!